I am Kylian Omatiga from BSHM 2A.
And I am Rajan El Menjola from BSHM 2A. We are here to present about Balangiga Massacre. Balangiga Massacre. This event described as the United States Army worst defeat since the Battle of Little Bighorn in 1876. Filipinos regard the attack as one of their bravest acts in the war. This historical event was one of the bloodiest during Philippine-American War. Battles happened on September 28, 1901, when the town residents, led by Valeriano Abanador, initiated to attack U.S. soldiers. The Balangiga villagers killed many American soldiers using bullets to attack American soldiers. However, 2,500 Filipinos were killed by American war retaliatory attack. But then, there is no precise estimate number of people killed.
Where did the Balangiga massacre happen? The massacre happened in Balangiga, Samar Island, where on August 11, 1901, Company C 9th U.S. Infantry arrived to close its port and prevent supplies reaching Filipino guerrillas in the Balangiga.
Why did Balangiga massacre happen? According to Filipino historian, town people of Balangiga and Company C of 9th U.S. Infantry Unit has a nice connection at first. Relation deteriorated after two drunk American soldiers allegedly attempted to molest a Filipino lady working in a store. The troops wanted to vengeance when the local flocked to a woman's aid. According to my research, Balangiga residents has been forced to work and detained with minimal food and water since then. Town residents also objected to U.S. garrison decision to reduce food and other supplies. Moreover, according to Filipino historian, the true Balangiga massacre is the revenge of American to Samareños. General Jacob Smith commanded to burn Samar and kill people under 10 above. In his words, Jacob Smith wanted to make Samar a howling wilderness, attack Filipinos and get Balangiga bells as a war trophy to be result of Filipinos get revenge war to Americans. American retaliatory howling wilderness.
General Jacob H. Smith, also known as Howling Jake, promised to transform the town into Howling Wilderness.
Smith stated his opinion: I want no prisoner. I wish you kill and burn. The more you kill and burn, the better it will please me. The interior of Samar must be made a howling wilderness. In retaliation, General Jacob Smith ordered the Samar to turn into howling wilderness, in which American soldiers burned the town and the houses of Samareños. They killed everyone over the age of 10 above. 2,500 Filipinos was killed, but there is no exact count of dead Filipinos.
After defining what is howling wilderness is, let's talk about who planned the rebellion. The rebellion was planned by Balangiga Police Chief Valeriano Abanador and guerrilla officer Captain Eugenio Daza. Chief Valeriano Abanador was known as a mastermind of the rebellion, who led the Samareños to attack American soldiers, while Captain Eugenio Daza, he was known by his nickname Utak. He was an area commander of General Lucban's forces of Southeastern Samar and a commander of Balangiga Rebellion.
During the Balangiga massacre, prior to the rebellion, Valeriano and his men planned to attack Americans. At first, they ensured the safety of the women and children by leaving the town after midnight. Hours before the attack, Adolph Gomlin observed women and children evaluating. He reported, but he was ignored. In his book, Benevolent Assimilation, historian Stuart Miller claims that Balangiga men dressed as women. They were carrying small coffins to be showed that they are under premises of cholera epidemic. But the truth is, they hide the weapons underneath to the playing dead body. The sentry on duty was suspicious. Guard post checked the coffins and they saw dead body and nailed it back after. This was undercover preparation for reinforcement. Bohlemen awaited a signal from Villarino at the church. Villarino walked behind sentry, and he attacked sentry. He yelled out loud to start the signal the church bell. Bells ding-dong loudly blew a signal to all Samarinos to start the war against American soldiers. They start attacking American soldiers. According to Datis, the total number of American soldiers was about 74. 44 was killed, 22 American soldiers was wounded, and 4 Americans are missing during massacre. And those 500 Filipinos fight against Americans, 28 warriors was killed and 22 wounded Filipinos.
And now we are in the last part of our topic about Balangiga Massacre, the Balangiga Bells. The Balangiga Bells has been taken by American soldiers as war trophy prior to the bloody massacre. Filipino insurgents were said to have used the church bell to signal an attack against American soldiers at the dawn. For Filipinos, Balangiga bells symbolize as the life sacrifice of our ancestor, while for American, it symbolizes as getting their dignity. Hope you liked our presentation. Thank you.